guys, I want to go over some. Well, actually, lesson 26, but really, this will really help you with any time you're dividing fractions of any sort. And so, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you kind of like what it looks like, and then I'm going to show you um, like how to do it quickly. So I'm going to give you some steps. So be ready to, if you need to pause now, get ready to take some notes because you'll use these notes from now and sixth grade, seventh grade, so on and so forth. So looking at a problem like this, like 1/3 divided by 4. So if we're looking at it in the old tape diagram situation, where if this tape diagram equals 1, and then this was divided into thirds, so this would be 1/3, right? This piece right here would be 1/3. Well, if I wanted to divide that little 1/3 by 4, I would I would divide it up into 4 pieces. So this one little piece, that one little piece, would show what 1/3 divided by 4 is. Well, if I don't know what if I just look at that one little piece, that really doesn't give me a ton of information. What I have to do is, if this is 2/3, I'd have to divide this into 4 pieces, and then I'd have to divide this 3/3 piece into 4 pieces. And so now if this is still one whole and I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, it would equal 1 piece out of 12. And so that would be my answer. It'd be 1/12. Okay. And so I'm just showing you why what you're going to do will work. So there's a quicker way to find out. And now you should notice something. You should notice that 4 times 3 is 12, right? So there's got to be some sort of relationship right there. And so that's what today's notes are going to be about. It's going to ask me to keep these. I want to keep these. So what I want you to do is get your journal out or some sort. And you can pause as we go here. And so first thing, dividing fractions, you're going to rewrite the expression so everything is a fraction. Okay, so you know what I'm going to do is we'll do this one together, but we'll do it on the board. So 1/4 divided by 2. So when it says rewrite everything, 1/4 divided by 2. So when it says to rewrite the expression so everything is a fraction, what it means is, well, 1/4 is a fraction. So how do we make 2 a fraction? Well, it'd be 2 over 1, right? We've talked about that. In fact, we talked about that before we even left school back in March. So that's how you make that into a fraction. That's easy. That's the easy part. Now, if this is already a fraction, then you don't have to rewrite it. Okay, number 2. And if you notice, I changed the color here. Okay. Keep the first fraction. So we're going to keep, so go and write that down. We're going to keep, in other words, 1/4. We're going to keep it. Just going to keep it as 1/4. Okay. K. 3. C. C stands for change division sign to multiplication. Okay. So again, you keep the first fraction, you change the division sign to multiplication. So I take this down, and this becomes multiply. All right, you with me so far? Number 4. So we have K, we have C, and then we're going to have F, which stands for flip the other fraction to its, it's a big word, reciprocal. So what that means is it's the opposite. You're going to flip it. And here's what I mean by flip it. So you have 2 over 1. You're going to flip it so it becomes 1 over 2, or 1/2. Okay. I remember my 5th grade teacher teaching about dividing fractions, and Mr. Barker used to always say dividing fractions is like pancakes. Sometimes you leave the pancake there, and sometimes you flip it. And so in this case, in the second one, you flip it. And so we're just going to multiply, and then actually we could just do number 5, which is solve. So the reason why I had the different colors, KCF, is that's just the thing that you're going to say to yourself. KCF, keep, change, flip, keep, change, flip, keep, change, flip, keep, change, flip. 1 times 1 is 1. 4 times 2 is 8. Okay, that's how you do dividing fractions. KCF, keep, change, flip. Mr. Barker used to tell us, you flip it like a pancake. Okay, you find the reciprocal. The reciprocal is the opposite of it. Now, we had talked about that way back before we left, but I want to go back to this one that we did earlier, and so we'll follow the rules here. So it's 1/3 divided by 4. The first rule says rewrite it so it's a fractions. 1/3 divided by 4 over 1. That's why you have to, because 4 wholes is not 4 over 1, or 4 wholes is 4 over 1. And then I'm going to keep K, C, change, F, flip, keep, change, flip. 1 times 1 is 1. 3 times 4 is 12. And that's the answer we got up there. Okay, so really, it's really easy once you figure it out. Keep, change, flip. Okay, we'll do another example here. And so this will be number 1, but I'll start you off. So you're going to keep it. Actually, we're going to rewrite it, right? So that it looks like a fraction. Or right, because this 7 wholes does not look like a fraction. So again, I'm gonna KCF, keep, C, change, F, flip. Okay, there's number 1 that I want you to do. So whatever this is number 1. KCF, KCF, KCF. Keep, change, flip. Okay. B is going to be number 2. Again, I'll walk you through it. 1/3 divided by 6 over 1. Right? And then we keep, change, flip. Keep, change, flip. Pretty easy, right? These are all unit fractions, which means they all have a 1 in the denominator or in the numerator, so it makes it real easy to do. Okay, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so you're going to do those 8 problems and answer the questions on the Google form. So you may want to pause the video here so that you can write down the problems and then do them real quick, and then you can answer it on the Google form. Okay, so again, it's real simple. KCF, keep, change, flip. And we're going to keep those. And just remember, you can always go back to your notes, dividing fractions, rewrite them so everything's a fraction, keep the first fraction, change the division to multiplication, flip the other fraction to its reciprocal, and then solve. Now, I do want to point out one other thing, and this would have gone with lesson 25. So it would work with it too. So, but instead of having the whole number second, they had the whole number first. So they would have something like this: 5 divided by 1/4. Well, it's going to be the same thing. Rewrite the expression so everything's a fraction. So that 5 becomes 5/1 divided by 1/4. And then I'm going to KCF, keep, change, flip. Keep, change, and I'm going to flip that 4/1. This is going to be 20/1. 5 times 4 is 20. 1 times 1 is 1, which is the same as 20. So that's basically it. A lot easier than some of the stuff that you've seen before. Okay, guys? All right. Good luck on this. I will post another lesson soon. And if you have any questions, as always, you can always put it in the comments below on the assignment. All right. Talk to you soon.